Okay, so here is done. I just put some pins up in the top because I want some volume up. I mean, shoot, I'm not even really going out to the but I would like to sit here and, you know, give you a little option as to what you can wear.
Brown skin girl, your skin just like pearls. You're back against the world. I never trade you for anybody else. Say brown.
What's up, divas? Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, my name is Natasha, and today's video is going to be a get ready with me date night edition. I'm gonna be doing full get ready with me hair, makeup, and outfit, so stay tuned and hope you enjoy. So I installed this wig about 2 days ago, 2 days ago, and so I just put it back in a bun because I was rushing out the house. I didn't have time to do anything all cute. So I already have my side part going here, and I'm just going to now go ahead and put some curls in it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start my hair, and I will be trying out this EAP Heat flat iron. It is, and I believe it's a 1-inch, but I'll definitely confirm that and put it down in the description box for you. But a lot of hype on Instagram, I guess. I know Aaron Alonso uses it, and someone else, I really can't remember off the top of my head. However, I heard that it's really well. I've seen their work on Instagram, so I bought one for Christmas, and this is actually my first time getting ready to try it out. So I want to go for a like big curl, loose curl look. So let's see how this is gonna go. the hair is done, I just put some pins up in the top because I want some volume up there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my makeup look. I'm going to go in first with this Benefit Pore Professional Primer, and I'm just gonna put that in my T-zone. I think I want this to be a glam-ish look, I guess. It's gonna be a little bit of color today. So I'm just rubbing that into my T-zone, under my eyes, nose, and then I'm going to go in with foundation from my Dior Star foundation. I'm gonna go in with that in 70. I kind of want a dewy finish this time today, so I'm gonna go in with my Prep and Prime Fix spray, setting spray by MAC. I'm just gonna spritz my brush a little bit. Now this foundation is another oldie of mine that it's lightweight but also gives you coverage. So it's a medium to full coverage. I'm just gonna put a little bit more here. I'm now going to go in with my NARS Creamy Concealer, Radiant Creamy Concealer in Dark 1 Coffee. And I'm going to highlight up under my eyes. Put some on my lid. And then my other eye. My chin. I don't put too much foundation on my chin and upper lip because I know I'm going to be going in with the concealer. So I try to do the least amount as possible. The least amount of layers as possible, and then some on my forehead. My smile lines are very deep, so they crease very easily. So the least amount of product I have in that area is better for me. And then I'm gonna blend that out with a damp beauty blender. Now I'm going to go into NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer again, and I'm going to go in this time with Medium Dark 2 and Caramel, and just give myself a bit more of a highlight in my inner tear duct area, and then a little bit more of a highlight down my nose. And now I'm going to set all of that with my Laura Mercier loose setting powder. Actually, before I set it with that, I'm going to go in with my contour, my Bobbi Brown, and my Bobbi Brown foundation stick in Cool Espresso. Just make sure you blend it in nicely so you don't have any harsh lines. I like to take mine right up into my eyebrows. Now I'm gonna go in with my sponge and just set my under eye. I'm gonna do one eye at a time. Get out those creases that may have settled. I said this many a times when doing my makeup that I don't bake because I don't like the finish that I get. So I set mine all one time, meaning I blend it out as I put it on. I don't let it sit. And then I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Fit Me powder. Just gonna brighten up under that under eye just a tad bit more. I'm now just gonna set my contour with MAC resin. Do I want to reverse contour? What do you guys think? I think I want to reverse contour. So I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier. Let that sit for 2 minutes. I'm going to set the contour in on my nose, and I'm going to be using the same one, the MAC resin. Now I'm not gonna let this sit on my face for too long, so I'm gonna go in now with MAC Studio Fix Press Powder in NW50, and I'm just gonna set my whole face. This just blends everything in, gives it a nice finish. So I just like how it just snaps everything in together. I'm now gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows, and I'll be using my good old faithful Anastasia Beverly Hills and Brow Wiz in Ebony. I like to do that first line underneath and then on top, just to shape out the brow that I want, and then I just fill it in at the ends. I need a brow wax because these things are looking a bit untamed, and then I just gradually bring it into the front, and with the lightest hand just give me some upward stroke to mimic the hair in the front. Then I'm just gonna brush that through. Now I'll be going in and cleaning that up with this MAC pot that I have, and I think it's NW45. I'll make sure to put it in the description box or on the screen as you guys are watching. Take your time. Blending is going to be your best friend. I tend to generally use the eyebrow pencil as opposed to pomade because there's multiple different types of options for doing your brow, and it's really a preference that people have. One technique that works for someone may not work for everyone, and because it's makeup, you can play with it and figure out what you like best and what you don't, what's easier for you. I say have fun with it, right? I mean, shoot, I'm not even really getting out to dinner, but I would like to sit here and, you know, give you a little option as to what you can wear to go to dinner. So that's the eyebrows done. They are looking cute, And now let's get into this makeup look, girl. I'm gonna go into this Jaclyn Hill palette, the original palette, and I'm going to use this color right here, Hunts. It's a nice reddish, burnt reddish orangey color, so I like to use that as my transition shade sometimes. Her colors are very pigmented, so you don't need a whole lot, and they blend out top to. So I like to pack it all on first and then blend it out. I'm gonna use the Morphe 35C palette. A little bit of colors, a little bit of neutrals, but it's got a little bit of everything in it for you. So it's a good starter palette in my opinion. I'm gonna go into this forest green right here, and I'm just gonna pack that in on the outside of my eye, outer corner. Actually, I'm gonna bring that right around. Change my mind. So keep it down as low as possible. It makes for easier blending. So I'm going right in the socket of my eye. I'm not going above that at all. And then I'm gonna go back in with that initial color, what was left on my brush from that Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm gonna go back in with that brush that had the hunts on it and just lightly blend out the edges of that green. I don't want to add any more color, but I do want to blend this out, and so I do go in and blend it out first as the initial step. I'm now gonna go back into that green shade because one is a little bit more muted than the other. Brighten that back up a little bit. Now this time I'm gonna hit a little bit of this deeper green, and I'm going to go in with a tapered brush, and in this same Morphe palette I'm gonna go into this green here. It's more of a like an army green. Yeah, this color here I'm gonna go into, and I'm just gonna blend that out around the edges. A bit of my, I'm not going up too high because I don't want to have a real blown out look. Just want to gradually build up the color. Now that looks pretty good. Okay, I'm now going to go into the original Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to use the shade Diva, this shade right here. It's like a foresty green. I'm just gonna place that right in the middle. I don't know if that's giving me the color payoff that I want. Let me see if I use my finger. So using my finger, it's a little bit better. Okay, and then I'm just gonna use that brush and just try blending those edges just a tad bit. And then I'm gonna go in with that tapered brush and brighten up that other matte green that I have. So I'm just going back into that matte green, brighten it back up some as the color started to fade out, and back into that green. So that's nice and cute. Now I think I want some liner, so I'm gonna go in with some black liner. I'm going to use this black liquid liner, long wear liquid liner from the Sephora collection. That little dot, it's gonna get the best on me. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit though, using my NARS. Gonna clean it up under that. So any mistakes, this is the thing, it's makeup, it can be fixed. Really, Natasha? Ugh. Listen. Just going to set that now. Some powder. Going to highlight my inner eye, but I want to do a different highlight in the inner eye this time just because of how I'm feeling. So I'm going to use this NYX Born to Glow palette, and I'm going to highlight in my inner eye. I'm gonna highlight in my inner tear duct. I'm gonna use this light color shade here, like a pretty yellowish gold. And now I'm going to highlight with my Too Faced Love Light You Light Up My Life highlight. And I'm gonna use that on my nose bridge. And then the highest points of my eyebrow, gotta catch that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some lipstick. What color we want to do for the lips, girls? Let's see. I think I want to do a neutral lip, being that my lips are doing what lips do, stand out. I'm going to go in with my MAC Chestnut lip liner. And then I'm gonna pair that with this Tarte Lip Paint in OG. Love this shade. Now I'm going to, that's looking cute though. So I'm gonna go in with this Fenty Beauty in Diamond Milk and just gloss it up. That is so beautiful. So beautiful. Now I'm gonna spray my face. I'm gonna set my face with this Urban Decay De-Slick. Okay, just looking at my face and I almost forgot about my lower lash line, so I'm going to go back into that forest green eyeshadow and just smudge some in the outer corner. Then the same rust brown color, gonna pull that on the inside just to brighten it up a little bit. And then I'm going to go into that same palette, but I want to put something on my, I just want to blow it out a little bit. So I'm going to go into the same palette. I'm gonna use this dark brown here, and I'm just gonna smoke it out a little bit just to tie in that whole look. I'm going to now go in with some mascara by Too Faced in Damn Girl. I'm going in with this on the lower lash line. I only have about 5, but I think I will. I don't know if you all can see a difference, but I can see a slight difference. Listen, it's a struggle lash for me. Okay, I'm going to go in now with some blush, and it's going to be by LA Girl Just Blushing in Just for Fun. It's very pigmented, so just need a little tubes of it just to bring some color here. So I like some blush. And then I'm going to go ahead and highlight on top of that with my Too Faced highlight in You Light Up My Life. I'm gonna put that on the highest parts of my cheek. And then I'm going to use my damp beauty blender, the flat part of my sponge, sorry, and just press that in. Now I'm going to go in with some Lily Lashes in, what's these? Miami Light. Okay, now I'm just gonna go off camera now and do my eyelashes, and I'll be right back to finish off this whole look. Okay, and welcome back. Eyelashes on, because today wasn't one of those. Today was definitely one of those days where I struggled to get my lashes on and set. But anyway, so now I'm just going to go in and freshen up some of these curls that I did earlier, because I didn't pin it, so they fell for the most part, which I'm fine with that because I'm not going for a tight curl look anyway. I just want that effortless beachy look. So we're just gonna redo some of these towards the front and leave that looser wave look to the back. And I'm not the, as I say, I'm not the best. It falls out, right? I'm not the best at these curls. I would prefer to use a curling iron, but this is what I have right now. So I'm gonna make use of what I have. Okay, let's take these down. See if they're, oh gosh. think I wanna put some layers in this a little bit. I think I wanna put a little bit of layers in it. Okay. Okay, and I'm just gonna play with that till I get it how I want to, so this is gonna be the final look. I love how it all came out. Let me go put on my outfit and we'll be right back. See?